Hello my gravy Timothy's and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, specifically Roads to Power. And if you haven't read the video title somehow, today we're going to be playing Jerusalem, where I'd like to go ahead and get the Kingdom of Heaven achievement. It was Baldwin of Jerusalem in 1178 defeats Saladin in a war. Pretty simple, right? Well, not as simple as you might think, because King Baldwin is a leper, and his little lepery head is actually glitching through his mask right there. Not sure how that happened. So our realm definitely starts off very precariously, mostly down to the fact that the old leper king doesn't like to be touched. Yeah, our fertility is literally in the trash can, probably along with old Baldwin's manhood, which has probably rotten off at this point. Yeah, not only work with a minus 25% right there, we got the minus 95%, and of course the severe health bonuses that come with being a leper. Now, whilst it is pretty unlikely we're ever going to get an heir, I'm still going to give it a go and try and stack as much fertility as we can. Our intrigue lifestyle can also give us another 20% off the bat, and then another 30% going down the seducer line. That's right, honey, come sit on my wrinkly face. Okay, next up, we're going to have to get ourselves a personal physician, and we do start off with an average guy off the bat, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can find anyone else that might be a little better. There we go, we found Yuri hanging around somewhere, and whilst he's not exactly the best of people to be around, I imagine, he is an absolute genius. Hopefully locked away in that devious little mind of yours as the cure to leprosy. But yeah, we really would like to get some kids on the way, if it is completely possible, so that we can marry them off for alliances all over the world, because we need manpower. We do start off with some pretty good retinues, actually. We've got a good standing army, a lot better than Saladin's, but the problem is he also has way more levies, and with his conqueror trait, he's going to be getting a lot more money than I am. He's currently up to 48 a month, not including the events you get with the conqueror trait where people just throw money at you. So I imagine his army is going to get pretty large pretty quickly. Okay, now for our leprosy treatment, we have three options: no more than was necessary, it's too late for caution, or I am willing to try new things, which I am, because let's be real, I don't have much of a choice here. Okay, good news. It kind of worked, but at the same time, I did become a cannibal, which, at least with the greatly reduced disease symptoms, I have become healthy and fine, but I also cannot stop eating people. Now, I want to secure an alliance for our country. Only problem is the strongest people around us are all the way down in Sudan, because we do have to marry into Christianity. But these guys also probably won't be able to make it in time before, the big battles actually start. So I am going to go ahead and just marry up here instead. They are surely related, but it is a time of dire need. Now, if we really wanted to make this super easy on us, we could just bend the knee to the Byzantines and swear fealty to them. That would definitely give us a nice strong security blanket, but we're not going to do this the easy way. Unless things go terribly, then we'll do it the easy way. Okay, Saladin has declared on me already, and things probably ain't looking too great. Now, with our levies though, combined with our actual retinue of standing soldiers, we might be able to just outbeat him in a siege if our allies turn up in time. Now, we've also called upon the Holy Order of the Knights Templar, which gives us even more retinue to actually use. And maybe, just maybe, if I somehow pump out just a little cup full of semen into my wife, I can get myself a child. Please, Baldwin, just a little lead in the pencil is all we need. As you can see, he's got a heck of a lot of troops, but they are just pretty much levies if you can look at the numbers here. We're also going to hand out our accolades as well, and hopefully go for one decisive battle when we see the opportune moment. My allies been very silly, and they actually went down into the Sinai there, which left their armies chasing them, which is good because I've landed on his capital. If we get lucky here and get enough war score, or even capture somebody important, and if he doesn't come all the way back over, he's coming to me. Oh, and I just got lucky with another 10% fertility on this book I just got written. They destroyed his army, but he is going back up. We could still roll the dice here and get lucky. He brought this 7k down, and I don't think we'd be able to beat that looking what's actually around. So we're going to retreat and hopefully maybe go get one of these armies. I think I've actually saved myself here. I ran down. We got a measles outbreak, by the way. That's why it's looking a little bit sploogey round here. Whilst they were sieging it down over here, I ran back over to Cairo. I sieged it down. We are about to probably lose Jerusalem though, but he will accept a white peace. I'm going to make a save here and see if we can still win it, but if not, at least we've secured that. His leper treatment's definitely doing something to me. Mostly turning me into an interesting human being. Okay, wait a second. How did I just win that? Oh, wait, he died, and I've got his son captured. Wait, how did he die? How exactly did he just die? Did he just die because of the disease? He died from the bloody flux. Thank you, Jerusalem. Oh my God, the flux just wiped out Saladin and in turn won it for me. Okay, well, in doing that, we should win the war, correct? Or do I actually need to win it against him? I think we had to have won it against him, so technically this doesn't win for the achievement. Okay, yeah, technically that doesn't count, so I will have to reload, but it is super damn funny. We had to go back, we reloaded. Good things are actually happening. It might not look like it. These guys also declared war on me down here. I went down, siege them down. They're re-sieging Jerusalem, so they're going to lose the war score on that, which is going to be good. But also the crusade for Egypt is about to happen. If we hold on just for a little bit longer, we could win this. Okay, we may so be cooking. I went back to the white peace we had immediately as soon as I captured Cairo back in the day, and I just kept sieging, and eventually I got this Liberty War declared on me, and they're actually re-sieging that down. I'm pretty sure if they siege Gaza down and I get this, we're going to be able to just piece them out, albeit, yep, there you go. That should pop the achievement. We won't be in a very good spot though, I imagine. There you go. Achieved. Kingdom of Heaven. Nice. And now we just need to actually win the kingdom back, I guess. And now in all fairness, this is just a Liberty War. I don't mind losing this too bad. In fact, yeah, we'll just go ahead, we'll white peace it, we'll just forget about it, and now we need to prepare. It was definitely a very, very costly battle and war, but we did come out on top. We got a ton of gold from beating him, and hopefully he's not going to be doing too well from here on out. Now, if we're not able to actually have kids, we still do have our sister, and hopefully, now that we've married her off, she can get to work on popping a couple kids out because the kingdom needs it pretty badly. I just realized Saladin has stolen my Kama Sutra. I need that back. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of one-on-one combat, see if we can beat it back in a duel. Oh, I actually won. Okay, give me my damn book back. Okay, I don't know what he was doing to that book, but it's all sticky between the pages now. Oh, we've been declared war on by these guys down here, which I do think we should be able to take no problem on our own. Okay, we've been fighting for a little bit now. People just keep randomly declaring war on me, but nothing crazy. Saladin did come back in, but then it got negated by the fact that Crusade went on, which they lost, and it also wiped out my vassal up here, which isn't great. Oh, sorry, not my vassal, my ally. The other Crusader state was up here. It ain't there no more. Okay, with the leprosy one gonna take us, this infirm trait most certainly is gonna do it a bit. I lost my leg at one point. Yeah, when you're fighting as many battles as I am, you kind of just click the wounded traits and don't look at it too much. Oh yeah, that is me dying though. That's not great. Okay, there he goes. My sister is now in charge and also just hanging about in the nude for some reason. We have got the heir secured as well, but we're also gonna need to find him a wife. Our sister is a absolutely amazing steward, so we're going to put this to use as quickly as we can to build up even more and make a whole bunch of money. I do have to say though, our heir is definitely nothing spectacular. Just notice that Egypt is incredibly weak. I think it's time for a little bit of an expansion. No way. I literally just got their 3k stack right there, caught him, and that is that. Okay, we are gonna have to do some serious realm management. Okay, that definitely worked out a little better than I was expecting. The only big problem here is that whilst we did just secure a pretty nice amount of land there, we do not have enough time to pacify it as we're already feeling pretty sick. And I do not have big hopes for Prince Robin of Jerusalem. Put down a lot of revolts. Something that is super damn nice that they've added into the game is that you can can now give your vassals directives. So because obviously we need to convert all this land, we are getting them on convert faith, and that should hopefully speed this up for us. But yeah, man, she is trying to hold on, but the game, it does not want her to survive. Here we go. I will be dead within a year. Oh. Yeah, now Prince Robin isn't exactly terrible. He's just not great. I have been actually teaching his heir though, and he has absorbed a whole bunch of my stewardship, which we do need quite a lot of because we are just pouring in with a lot of money right now, and that is helping us build up and secure our position, even though we are in a really good place right now. Now, here we are as King Robin. Our mother led a very long life and secured the kingdom quite nicely. Only problem is I've come to King Robin and he's already trying to kill his wife apparently. We'll just go ahead, we'll do ourselves a favor and just divorce her. Thankfully, the Pope was on board. Well, there was a crusade going on, but we've decided to redirect it. Well, that was too difficult. Just destroyed their army, landed, and I don't know what this is actually gonna do. Okay, well, I know we're gonna destroy the Byzantine Empire, but I think there's another achievement tied to this. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna accept it. Do I get an achievement for that? There you go, I did. Boom. Another achievement unlocked. Now, you know, of course, I don't actually want to play as the Latin Empire. I was making a lot more money over in Jerusalem, and I'm not too sure who King Gilbert is. But it will be very nice to actually have a little ally over here. There we go, even betrothed one of our sons over there, which is good, but there goes the Byzantines. Oh, the White Plague has hit Jerusalem, and this looks pretty bad. Yeah, I'm gonna just hide. Oh no, not the prodigal son. I swear to God, if I lose you, no. Well, the plague wasn't the worst. It did get up to quite a bit on the casualties list though, but you know, we've made it through. If the plague wasn't bad enough, we've now got the Mashriki pox, and once again, my son has got himself a bit of smallpox. He got consumption recovered somehow. Now it's smallpox. We'll see if he pulls through, but it's probably not likely. Oh, never mind. He has somehow pulled through. Now, we've had it pretty cozy for a while now. We haven't really had any threats other than the endless plague, but I have just returned back from my pilgrimage to find out we've got a new neighbor. And, big, scary, angry. My own son has just murdered me. Well, we have finally moved on to the guy we wanted to play for a while anyway. You know, I guess considering the murder of our father, I think you should probably be punished, Mr. Prince Robin II. Of course, right on time as well. King Guy got himself the measles. All of my children are dying of measles, and I'm getting stressed out about it. Thankfully, I am generous and hella rich, so I could just pay my stress away. I do think there might be a curse upon this family. My one daughter here, possessed. My son over here, scaly bastard. And this guy's feeble. I was definitely taking a while, but we are going to go ahead and form our hybrid culture now with the Egyptians, because we have not had a single French province this entire time. Well, considering this is quite literally in my backyard, we should probably get involved. Now, this is against the Mongolians, and they are quite busy, if you can't tell, so we might be able to sneak this out of them, but they are absolutely huge. Great Crusade against the Mongolians seems to be going pretty much unopposed. Yeah, I think they might be a little bit busy and also on the back foot here. Well, that was no damn problem at all. And now we have a Christian kingdom over here in Iraq, led by our daughter. Definitely still in a very precarious situation, so we're also going to try to get an alliance with them going, because they're definitely a bit in a sea of madness there. Oh, King Guy did pretty well. Unfortunately, he did pass of his wounds, which isn't great, because Roger is only 10 years old. King Roger has finally grown all the way up, and whilst he is a drunk buffoon, he's definitely not a buffoon. All of our teaching has been passed down, and he's actually a really good king. One that wants to expand into this Mongol empire that won't go away. Because we have an ancestral claim on the Arabian Empire. One that I think we definitely deserve. Once again, the Mongolians are pretty busy right now. In fact, they have got themselves a lot of random and very weird wars going on. Oh, never mind. I think I may have inadvertently caused the collapse gaps there, but we're going to go straight back in on the Ilkhani. And there we go. Look at that. With another kingdom tile, we can now create a empire finally. And there you go, with a bit of a rework on the name. That is looking better. Well, I think that is definitely all we need to do today. We saved Jerusalem, albeit with a lot of save scumming at the start. We've defeated all our enemies and created a giant Christian empire. We got our amazing little achievement, which was very fun, and then also conveniently got the Latin Empire one on top of that. I do occasionally like to do a few CK-free achievements while I'm enjoying the game. It was obviously a pretty rocky game of points, and it took us a little bit to get our stability going, but we have definitely created a very powerful little empire, which hopefully should stick around for quite a while. But going back to where we began, we definitely have gone from very small beginnings to very, very large ones. And even outside of my realm, obviously we've got Mesopotamia ruled by our sister, and I'm pretty sure our dynasty is still pretty much everywhere. Of course, as well, being in the Latin Empire as well, which honestly, that is a very interesting flag you've gone for there for your dynasty. How exactly you found out about the rising sun over there, I'm not too sure, Mistress Maud. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this CK-free video. I very much enjoyed playing this game through, and if you want to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe down below, please do, and let me know any other people or scenarios you'd like to see on this channel, or even some more achievements, because I would love to come back and do some more CK-free. But until next time, little Timmy, bye.